Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Hopefully having a fantastic day. Now today I'll be doing a little bit of research of my own. The dog is continuing to bark, but we'll go through it. Today I'll be doing a little bit of research of my own. Now, some things have changed in Fortnite while playing, like live events happening throughout the game. Especially one of the events that happened, which was one of the biggest events, is the rocket that was being launched. Now recently there has been a new event on Fortnite which really attracts my attention. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video or my previous gameplay in Fortnite, go check it out. I'll quickly show you small clips of what I mean exactly. While I was playing Fortnite, there was pink thunder that came down the big rift in the sky, and I really didn't know what it was, what is going on. And I actually made a video of the new update where I just went through seeing the different things that's been added, and that thing really attracted my attention. I actually got a little bit scared because I didn't really know what exactly it was. Now, I later went out and made a little bit of research and find out those lighting in that gameplay. I said that those lightings are hitting Dusty Divot, but it is not. It is actually hitting a specific point on a mountain in near Pleasant Park. Not Pleasant Park, Paradise Palms, sorry. It is actually hitting on a mountain in Paradise Palms. So, I actually want to know exactly what's going on, and after the thunders went down, a lot of things have changed. There has been a cube landing, or has been warped or placed on that mountain where that lightning has struck a couple of times. So what I'm going to do is I want to know exactly what's going on, what the cube is doing. So I'm going to go into a game, but I'm going to do it for safety. I'm going to see if this still works in playgrounds mode. I don't want to fight with someone. I want to do this easily, without any trouble. So I'm quickly going to go into playgrounds mode, land where the cube is, and while I'm landing there, I'm going to talk to you guys what I experienced, the information I got, and what exactly is going to happen with the cube. I don't know what it is going to happen, but we're going to jump into playgrounds gameplay, quickly jump in, go to the cube, and see exactly what the cube is all about. What does it do? How does it react to people, and how does it react to you doing stuff to the cube? So let's quickly go into gameplay, let's quickly go into playgrounds, let's go to the cube, see exactly what's going on and what is that cube all about. Okay, something is different now, guys. Okay. As you guys can see, the cube is right there, but it has moved. It literally moved. The cube was not there in the beginning. The cube wasn't there before. The cube wasn't here before. Okay, I'm confused. What? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, we are checking this live right now with you guys. This is my very first reaction to everything, and I really don't know what's going on right now. This is okay. Now, I know a lot of you already probably know what's going on with that cube. A lot of you have probably already seen it, but I want to take you guys, because I'm really curious about this and I want to find out more. So, because I was so confused in that gameplay of myself, or that gameplay I uploaded, I decided that I need to take you guys with me for this live experience. So I'm going to the cube now and see exactly what's going on with it. But this is a little bit more interesting than I thought. Now, I told you guys the cube has moved. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, or if this is the first time you've seen, or you jumped into a game for a couple of times ago, or you haven't played Fortnite in a couple of days, that cube right over there has spawned in. But that cube was right over here. This is odd. Okay, so as you guys can see, the rift is not there anymore. The rift is out. The big rift in the sky is gone. But I did a little bit of research. Now, the cube, there was actually, as far as I know, a big rock with a chest on it. And as you guys can see, there's black marks over here. Okay, now there was how many black marks? 4, 8. There's 8. Now there was actually 8 cacti or cactuses. What exactly called cacti? 8 cacti on these specific spots. Now in that gameplay where I played and went through a little bit of the update, now I'm actually so freaking out for any sound coming from the sky. Okay, now this for every lightning that went through, I actually thought that the lightning, the pink lightning, actually shot Dusty Divot, but I was wrong. I was completely wrong. It actually shot 8 times, and each time it broke or destroyed a cactus. And on, I think, the 8th or the 9th thunder, I can't remember exactly how much there was, it spawned in that cube right over there. But the cube was right here, and now it has moved. So if you don't know what's going on, you don't know what exactly I mean, 8 cacti, just go check out my previous video. You'll see the lighting live in that gameplay. I was actually glad I was recording at that time, because it looks like the live event that only happened once, and I'm glad I was actually in the game to witness it myself. So I actually wished I was actually here, seeing it for myself. But here you go, 8 cacti that has been destroyed, and then at the 9th, or I think the last 8th one, it has been destroyed, and it has created this cube. Now the cube comes from the rift. Apparently the cube came down from the rift, and a lot of things are going through. A lot of people saying that the visitor that launched the rocket, he is sending this cube back, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the picture. I'm gonna try and see, but I don't know if I'm gonna get the picture, so I'm not promising anything. But if I can get it, I'll show you guys right now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna tell you guys. Now this is the cube. I've never actually been to it itself, like at it itself, but it's making sound. What the hell? What is it doing? I'm actually really terrified. Whoa. What? It's giving me shield. I'm so glad I came to Playgrounds with this. Now I don't have to worry about anyone. It's giving me shield. That... what is it? Did you see those symbols? What is all those symbols about? You guys saw the symbols as soon as it touched me for the very first time. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of an experiment right now. I just want to see this. Now those symbols, I'm quickly gonna show you guys again in slow motion, or if I can, the best way I can. Those symbols. Now those are the symbols I was actually talking about. The picture, if I didn't show you guys. Before the launcher, before the visitor has launched the rocket, there was a lot of symbols like on a screen he typed, and a lot of people think those symbols on those screens is exactly the same symbols as on this cube. Now I'm going to try and show you the best I can, but that is what I'm talking about. Now the sound is fascinating itself. It actually reminds me of those Transformers. There you go, there's the symbols again. It reminds me of those Transformers, the cube itself as well, with the immense amount of energy and power inside that one cube. I wonder if it is the same. I'm actually very terrified. You guys can see the symbols as well. I'm actually really terrified right now. You guys can see the symbols. I wonder what happens if I touch it. Just a reminder, I've never been so close to this cube. I've only seen it from a distance, so I really don't know what's going to happen with me. What if I touch it? It's a gigantic cube. Whoa! It's like the launch pad. So if you touch it, it bounces you. That's interesting. So if I... okay. You guys can see my shield is going up. I wonder if... I want to see something. It only revives your shield. I damaged myself a little bit to see if it revives your health as well, but it doesn't. You guys can see the symbols. Now that's the symbols I talked about. I'm gonna show you guys. I think I can show you guys. I told you guys a picture anyway. You guys can see the symbols, and apparently it's the same. It looks like the same symbols the visitor had before launching the rocket. Now, one of the theories that's going on is the visitor sent this cube back. Now I wonder. It's not. Okay. Huh. You can bolt into it. This is interesting. This looks so cool. But just look at that. You can see the symbols flashing, and it doesn't do anything. It's like literally like a launch pad or something. But I wonder if it hurts you when you fall down. Does it have dropping damage? Okay, I didn't expect it. You can literally see it from the highest point. It is so clear. Okay. Interesting. Now, but my biggest question is how did it move? You guys can see over there the 8 black marks, but how did it move? Why did it move? My biggest question is how did it move? I need to keep my eye on this thing. There you go, once again, if you get closer to it. Now, there's the symbols again. So I think every time you go, the shield is going up again. Now I wonder what happens if you damage it. Nothing much. What? What? It literally threw me back by so long distance. The sound is the most interesting thing. It just feels like Transformers. The sound the Transformers make. I'm actually really terrified about this thing now. I don't know what to say. The sound it makes. Those sound. What is it? That sound. It sounds like it's being programmed right now. It sounds like it is being controlled right now. What happens if I shoot it? What? What? How am I still alive? Is it just me, or does it look like I angered it? I made the cube angry. Come on then. Oh my gosh, I'm so terrified. Come on. Let's do this. Let's go. I'm dead. I'm dead. That. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see it? I want to show you guys again. Hold on. I don't know if you guys saw it. Did you guys see in the kill feed what it said? This is that sound. I freaking get jump scared every time. I don't know if you guys saw it. Let me just quickly show you guys here. Why am I doing this? I'm fighting against the cube. I knew it. Okay, I quickly want to show you guys something. Watch this. Keep an eye on the kill feed, keep an eye on the kill feed. Look at that. Got too close to with the symbols. I don't even know. There's nothing else indicating anything. I'm trying to look maybe nearby or something, but why there exactly? I can't see any indication of any such. That's the cube itself, and that's all. That's it. Wow. Okay, so as I told you guys, we've got the symbols that correspond with the symbols at the visitor. We've got the symbols there. We've got the sound. We've got the biggest thing I have is, why has it moved? It has moved. Literally, it was on that mountain. That's my biggest question. But we've got a couple of things to answer. We've got a couple of questions. So we've got the symbols, we've got the sound, we've got the movement, where that it moved. We've got theories that it's the visitor that sent it, and so I don't know, guys. I'm speechless. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm speechless. We've got a couple of things hinting it to us, but it's not moving at all. It has moved, but it has not really moved at all. I don't know. You guys can see it lights up in the middle. Also doesn't give falling damage. Well, it gives you falling damage. Okay, well, you're trying to look at the surface, but nothing really indicating anything of such. It looks just scrapped and old. It looks dusty. The texture looks dusty. Trying to see maybe if there's anything hinting us towards anything, but I don't know. I really don't know. And where is it heading to? So if it was there, it's 158 plus 180, so it's 338. So it's heading that direction. It's heading to Dusty. If it continues, you guys can see there. There you guys, you can see there's the big mountain or the big rock. Then you've got the 4 or the 8 cacti. Guys, it's heading to Dusty. If it continues this direction, it's going to Dusty. It's heading to Dusty Divot. It is heading to Dusty. Yeah. It's heading to Dusty. I don't know. I really don't know. This is odd. This is really odd. Okay, well, there you go. And I don't know what to say anything anyway further. We've got a couple of information. We've got the 8 cacti. I don't know if we can take that as information, or I don't know. This is we don't have enough information to predict anything. But my predictions, it is going to, well, we've got the 8 cacti. Okay, I'm collecting all the information right now. Got the 8 cacti. The location of where it landed didn't really specify anything. It is exactly there, so it is H89. It doesn't really specify anything. So we've got, I'm just let me just look at it like this. We've got the 8 cacti. I don't know if that is in information. We've got the location, but once again, I don't know if the location exactly itself shows anything about the meaning of behind this. But we've got the symbols, which is the most important thing. We've got the healing. It heals your shield. So there's pure power in it. There's pure energy in it. So it must mean something. We've got the symbols. We've got the location it's heading. Now, I don't know if it's going to move location or direction. But looking at the direction it is going now, it looks like it's heading to Dusty Divot. And other than that, there's nothing behind Dusty Divot looking at where it started. If you're looking at where it started and you're going to the direction past Dusty, there's only Lazy Link, Loot Lake maybe, not even Tilted Towers, Shifty Shafts maybe, not even those places. So it's heading to Dusty, and looking at all the other places, Dusty is one of the most important pieces about everything behind all the news. Looking at season 4, Dusty Divot was a big thing because the meteor went down, and that's when the visitor came there, or landed there. So we've got symbols, we've got, I don't know if the color can say anything, we can look at a lot of things, but the symbols is the most important thing, and you can compare it against the codes or the symbols that was on the loading screen of the visitor. So I think that is the best connection we can make to this. It connects to the visitor. So is the visitor coming back or not? Is it going to Dusty? Who knows? So I'm going to end it there, guys. I don't have anything else to say. That's it. We've got the location of where it landed, the cacti, 8 cacti. We've got the cube, we've got the color, but that's just simple stuff. The most important thing is the symbols, the sound, and then the location is heading, Dusty Divot. So there you go, guys. There you go. That's my perspective of it. And it's reviving, so I think it's, just to give you guys an example, I think it's nearly the same cube as in the one in Transformers. It's that cube with pure energy, pure power, and this thing protects itself. It protects itself, you can't touch it. Because if it touches you, it bounces you off. It doesn't even allow you to stand close. And if you stand on it, it bounces you. And you still get falling damage. It's not like those it's not like the rocks, the gravity rocks that allowed you to glide and didn't have any falling damage. This thing kills you. So this thing doesn't want to get harmed. So or it is being controlled, or it is just pure energy that is yeah, I really don't know what to say anymore. My predictions, looking at the information we got, the symbols, the direction, the placement, how it looks, how it talks, how it performs, how it operates, I'm saying this cube comes from the visitor through the rift, and it's heading to Dusty. And with the amount of power and pure energy that's inside that cube, I think it's been sent from the visitor heading to Dusty for something specific. As I said, that's pure energy because it protects itself. It shoots you with lightning, it bounces you off, it doesn't want to get touched. So that's my predictions. That is what I think. You can't even spray on it. Am I close enough? Yeah. No. You can't even spray against it. And what happens when you hit a ball against it? It surely bounces. Yeah. Those symbols are the biggest thing, guys. So there you go. So, biggest important points I want to share with my side. The codes. We need to look into the codes. It comes from the visitor. I can show you guys that. I personally think this cube comes from the visitor. It is pure energy because it protects itself. And the location it's heading, Dusty Divot. So it's pure energy because it protects itself. You can hear it, you can see it. The sound it makes, the codes it makes, because it comes from the visitor. You can see it from the codes. And then, most importantly, second last thing, why is it going to Dusty? Why is it heading to Dusty? The direction says Dusty. And then last but not least, how did it move? So there you go. That's my predictions. If you guys if you guys never seen it, if you don't know exactly what's going on with the cube, this is my predictions from up close and personal. This is what I think, and I've got nothing else to say. We're just gonna have to sit and wait. So guys, there's my predictions. That is what I think. It surely doesn't want to get touched. Surely doesn't want to get touched. Yeah. Does not want to get touched, and that's pure energy, guys. That's pure energy. So I think this video is a little bit long, not many action, but it has been really freaky, very interesting, and I surely don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully you guys have a little bit more answers. But I think it is time we kill this thing. Try to kill it with the best car, with the best gun in the game. Deal a little bit of damage. And see what's going on with it. Before we end it off. Well, I just ended the jug. So, that's my predictions. That's my five important That's my important points of what I've observed with this. I'm taking you guys with me to share it with you guys. If you don't know anything about it, if this is the first time you've seen it, if you want to see it from a different perspective, and that's what I see. But that's what I see in it. That's what I see in it. So there you go, guys. Yep, that's a nasty one. That's a nasty one. I don't know how I survived it, but alright, so let's end it off. I'm gonna shoot it until it kills me, and then we're gonna end it off there. That's the important points I have seen from it, and I don't know exactly. Ooh, it definitely tries to shoot you. So that's my points. I don't know. Going to the game, go see it for yourself if you haven't seen it yet. And I surely think this has been the predictions I've seen, the points I've seen. That is very interesting, and I can't say anything else about it. So why is it going to Dusty Divot if it's still going to Dusty Divot? How did it move? What is the code's meaning? Is it the same code that is in the visitor? Is it coming from the visitor? And why is it here? Is it predicting to season 6, or is it still part of season 5? Who is coming? What's gonna happen? We're gonna have to see. A lot of questions, no answers, and it scares a lot. It scares me a lot. So there you guys have it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We can end it off trying to kill it, but this pure energy is not gonna help. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Get closer to it, observe it for yourself, and see exactly what's going on for yourself, and go check it out. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It was an interesting video from my perspective, from my view, and I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in a brand new video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to join the army, and don't worry, there's going to be more answers, I'm sure of it. We're going to see where this thing is moving exactly. I'm predicting Dusty Divot. I'm thinking Dusty Divot. I think it's coming from the visitor. Those codes, the sounds, everything comes from the visitor, and it looks like pure energy. So hope you guys have enjoyed. That's my predictions. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this video further on. A lot more videos coming on, and go check out this cube for yourself. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore because I'm speechless. But let's end it off. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in a brand new video. Peace.